let's start with an update. I'm in the Gatekeeper. I'm in Cardiff. Cardiff is very much like Newport now. The Costa, which I thought would be open, isn't open. However, Gatekeeper opens 8 o'clock, and it's one of the few Wetherspoons in Cardiff. I think it's possibly only one of two where you can get a fine ale at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, there you go. So yeah, there was no Costa. Had my bacon roll in here, and I'm thinking Hazy Jane. Hazy Jane is becoming my beer of choice to start the day. It's excellent, and it works well when it's still cold, and it's warm, and very nice out. So yeah, I'm nursing this along. However, having said that, I was mentioning the Wi-Fi in the tumble and the postal order and such like. I'd gone up to fibre to the cabinet here. What's the word I'm looking for? HSL 2 Plus, yeah, and it's slow for that. So this is probably either going to have to wait until I get to Bubs, because I'm going to Bubs later, or I'm going to have to use my phone and tether it up. A bit of a shame that I could have done with a little bit of a faster download, but sometimes life is like that, you know. Anyway, so I left you last week in the postal order. I must say I really like Worcester. I didn't make it to the Craft Ale pub. I did eventually make it to the Plough, where they had huge ham salad baguettes with lots of onions in there and some really good beers. But the thing for me was, on the Sunday morning, I'd booked to go back into the Triple B Belgian Beer Cafe, and I spent far too long in there. I spent far too much money, and not only are their beers expensive, they are mighty strong. So when I got to the Plough, which is just round the corner, I was a third into my pint, which is only 3.5%, and halfway through my baguette, and I just thought, I can't eat all this, I can't drink this. I did manage to finish it, but after that I just wandered out and wandered across the bridge and had an early night. Although I was fine in the morning, but you know, these things, well, it was a good time anyway, and I want to go back. There are more places to see. There are Under the Arches breweries, is the craft beer place across the road from the postal order, and they're now going to do a Christmas market, a bit like the Birmingham one. Ideas are plenty. The journey back was fine as well. Well, it was strange. Normally, you're coming back home from England and it's nice and sunny, and you get to the Severn Bridge, although I didn't cross over the Severn Bridge, and it's rain. It was exactly the opposite. The M5 was misty. The M50 had patches of mist. Got to the Welcome to Wales sign and the sun was out and it was beautiful. And then I got home and had to water everything because summer. And my new Apple TV 4K 2021 arrived. The driver was really good. I have to say, it is far better than the HD one. It seems to be, might just be the setup, but it's clearer and the sound seems slightly better. I did get a updated HDMI cable, but I don't think it can be that because they are digital. But there you go. So I can definitely recommend, from the quality standpoint, the new Apple TV. However, it is expensive, but I keep them for a long time, so I'm not too worried about that. And then Wednesday, the second jab. It went in, I didn't even feel it going in. My arm felt a bit sore almost immediately, but it comes and it goes. It's still there at the moment, but it's nothing. Other people I know have had no side effects at all. Some other people, and we're back. The Hazy Jane, really, really nice. Anyway, I don't know if you remember me moaning on about IFTTT. If this, then that. The gluing apps together thing that connects stuff. Like check into Foursquare, get it posted to your Google Calendar. It stopped working. I contacted support. They said it's not working anymore. A week later, I had another email saying it's working again, and it wasn't. Well, midweek it started working again, so all my check-ins will now be in my Google Calendar, which is useful so that you can remember things, where you were, where you visited, etc., etc. The Coinbase one is now broken, and they sent me a fix-it, and that didn't work. Ooh, I can't even say it. Doge is now on Coinbase, and I said, oh, watch it go up, and it didn't. Although it's slightly better today, but life is strange. Yesterday, Friday, I've been weeding throughout the week. My potatoes in the garden, they're covered in weeds. And it's difficult to earth them up, and of course the ground has now dried up. The rain is completely gone. I'm out every day with the watering can, which will make my bill more expensive, but hey, what's the point of buying seeds if you're not going to keep them nice and moist? And potatoes like water anyway. Such is life. Yeah, I'm planting. Planted some more lettuce, filled some pots up ready, and tonight, possibly if I'm not too intoxicated when I got home, I will start to I can't even say it, plant out some tomato plants. And there'll be some more tomorrow, and possibly some lettuce plants, because all those things I planted a month ago on the windowsill, apart from the spring onions, which I have no idea why they haven't grown, the nice warmth has made them grow. Even the peppers are coming on now, which is very, very positive. So that's up to now. Basically stay here until 12 o'clock and then over to Bubs. You can only do a maximum of 2 hours inside. I'm hoping people might just not turn up because of the nice weather and I can stay there longer. But if I can't, plan B at 2 o'clock down to a Brewdog and see if I can get in there. I'm a shareholder, don't you know? Anyway, that was my week. And because of the bank holiday on Monday, it sort of just disappeared. And of course, I was confused which day it was. And our boy made an announcement on Friday about some sort of inconsequential stuff that no one takes any notice of anyway. But he did say here in Wales. Apart from the fact that when Andy Burnham said, I'm not going to tell the people from our area not to go to Wales, Mr. Drakeford said, oh, well, closing the border, it's an impossibility, which is not what he said earlier on in the year. Birds of a feather stick together. It's not about the science, it's about the political science. Other political parties are available and are just as bad. Yours cynically, RW Nash, on Twitter. Bye bye.